Hello, welcome to what I believe is going to be a weekend reading vlog. I'm super excited. I have a number of books I want to read before my classes start up on October 13th, I believe is the starting date. I have a few books left from the library. I finished The 10,000 Doors of January last week, which I greatly enjoyed that book. I will talk about it more when I hope to do a reading wrap up for August and September. I'm just gonna roll those two together because I did most of my reading at the very end of August and then into the month of September. So that will be all together in one video. And then we'll do a October, November TBR video here coming up. I'm going to combine those months together because those are the months in which I have classes, so I know I will be very busy and won't be doing, or I don't expect to be doing, a lot of personal fun reading. Can we call it fun reading? During my classes, it's just as I'm able to. Because of that, I'm going to combine those months together for my TBR, wrap up, all that jazz. And then we'll do a solo video or TBR or whatever the word I'm looking for is for December. Currently, I am still reading Emma by Jane Austen in this beautiful, beautiful vintage classics edition. I'm about halfway through. I haven't done a ton of reading on this in the past few weeks, though I did finally cave and watch the Anya Taylor-Joy film adaptation of this novel on my vacation because it was one of the movie options for the flight. And I was like, I really want to watch it. So I did. I loved it, and I'm very excited to finish this because I have been loving reading this too. And it's kind of nice to take it slow and savor it. I am currently reading Circe by Madeline Miller. Been greatly enjoying this. It's a retelling of the story of Circe, who I believe is featured in the Odyssey. But it's been so long since I read the Odyssey, and I only read a small section of it. So I don't remember if Circe was in the section I read for my class or not. Which just goes to show I actually need to read the Odyssey beginning to end so that I actually know the story of the Odyssey, because I kind of, but not really. Just, yeah. I only know a little bit of the Odyssey. So we need to reread that at some point, or read it for the first time, depending on how you're looking at it. Greatly enjoying this. Would love to finish this weekend. I'm about a fourth of the way through. I'm at page 90, about to start chapter 8 for this. I'm gonna do some reading of this today. And then I also wanting to continue rereading The Book Thief. I read the prologue of this the other day during my break at work. Want to continue it. I think this is another one I may take slightly slower and savor it as we wrap up this month. And then I'm going to start digging into the Anthropocene Reviewed. And again, I still haven't decided if I'm going to read it little by little or just end up devouring it. And I guess we'll see how things go. But my biggest hope for this weekend is to finish Circe and then either finish Emma, or I have another book from the library that I need to read, The Kinship of Secrets by Eugenia Kim. We'll see how it goes. I'm helping my sister move a little bit later today. And then I work tomorrow, Saturday. It's Friday today, if I did not say that already. Saturday I work, but then I should be free in the evening to get some nice reading done. And then I don't have a ton of plans on Sunday, except I want to make chili because that sounds incredible. And it's officially the start of autumn. The weather's gotten really crisp here. Some of the trees are just starting to get the tinge of changing colors. Most of them are still green, but I am ready for fall. I'm ready for fall. So let's get this done. It is now Saturday afternoon. It's 4:44 right now. I just got back from work a little bit ago, and we're gonna do some reading. I'm about a quarter of the way through Circe by Madeline Miller. Really enjoying it so far. She has a really nice writing style, which I'm enjoying. So I'm going to try to finish that the rest of this afternoon. I would love to be able to read another book tomorrow. Ideally a whole book. But also I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to get that done. So we'll see, but yeah, we'll see. Because I kind of want to finish, I really want to finish Emma. I kind of want to read A Kinship of Secrets so I can take that back to the library. So, let's get reading. It is now Wednesday night. So basically, the weekend vlog's a bust. I never finished Circe. However, it's Wednesday night. I just got home from working. I worked yesterday and I worked Monday. And I didn't get a ton of reading done. I never finished Circe on the weekend. So, the goal tonight is to finally finish Circe and then do some more reading tomorrow morning. Hopefully give you a wrap up on my thoughts on Circe and read another short book. Okay. Memory card. I ran out of space on that memory card, but anyway, finish Circe tonight, and then tomorrow hopefully read another short book, give you my thoughts on Circe, and wrap up this now week vlog and start putting together my TBR for October and November, which will be interesting because I'll be starting classes back up again, but I still want to be able to keep reading. I don't want to lose the groove I've found in being able to read again this past few months. So keep that going, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go start reading Circe now. Okay, talk to you in a bit. Good morning. It is Friday, October 9th. So, as you can tell by this point, I forgot to film my concluding thoughts on Circe. So this weekend reading vlog turned into a week reading vlog, which is now running on about 2 weeks. I did finish Circe that night. I just never got around to filming my thoughts about the book to put into the video. So we're doing that now. All right. I finished Circe that Wednesday night after work. I really did enjoy the book. I was pretty sure I was going to like it, and then I started reading it, and it was turning out to be very different from what I expected, which I mean is understandable because like I said before, I don't know a lot about Greek mythology. I'm very unfamiliar with like the myths surrounding the Greek gods and goddesses and their mythology and all of this stuff. And all my exposure to that comes from one class I took. Oh, it might be 2 years ago at this point. It's been a while. And while I did read sections of the Odyssey in that class, and from the blurb on Circe, you discover part of it is a retelling of Circe who was in the Odyssey. And I was pretty sure when I started the book, I'd read that section of the Odyssey for this class where we only read snippets of it. But I didn't remember, and I didn't remember for sure. And I could not have told you for the life of me what happened. So I kind of knew what to expect, but honestly, I really didn't. Starting to read the book, it turned out to be not entirely what I was expecting, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. I would probably say I liked the second half of the book, especially like that last quarter of the book the best. That last quarter, it really worked for me. Madeline Miller's writing, though, is very engaging and beautiful and thoughtful, and introspective. That's probably the thing I liked the most about the book, is how introspective it is into Circe's viewpoint as the narrator and as the character, which is interesting to see how she grows over the course of the book and how she changes and how her character changes. That is probably the thing I love the most about the book, was getting that introspective look into Circe and her understanding of the world, and how that changes over her life, how that changes how she treats the people around her, how she looks at the people around her. That is very interesting. I really enjoyed that. I will say Greek mythology is a wild ride, which I kind of knew of, but I never really read that deep into it, so I was not expecting the wildness of it, I guess. And you kind of learn that too from Circe's description of just how ruthless and out for themselves the Greek gods and goddesses are. And whatever, Circe is considered a lesser goddess, obviously, Zeus and the others are higher goddess and goddesses, and Athena, I forget exactly. It's the Olympians and then the Titans, and the Olympians are above the Titans because they defeated the Titans. Have I shown how unfamiliar I am with this mythology yet? But it was interesting to see that through Circe's eyes as she grapples with that as almost being the outcast of a lesser bracket, and watching her grow from that, change, come into her own, make grievous selfish errors, regret those, and then learn how to deal with them. That oh, I did do that. This is the horrendous damage it's causing. What can I do to make amends and potentially solve this situation? Is there a way I can do that? So I really enjoyed getting to see her journey throughout the book. The character study of Circe of the book, I really love character-driven novels. I love reading them and I love writing them. And I think that's probably why I loved this book so much, is because it is very much a character-driven story, where the story follows Circe from her birth all the way up until she... I don't want to give spoilers. Basically, it follows Circe through up to a certain point in her life. So it's very much following her growth as a person and a character from the beginning of her life through much of her adulthood, right? And so watching that journey unfold and getting to be in her thoughts and seeing her change as a character, and it was very good and I enjoyed it. Probably not for everyone, because I know some people gel with Greek mythology more, others it's up to personal taste, honestly. It was a wild ride, and I don't think I've ever read anything like it, but I did enjoy it. And while I thought it was done well, I thought it was done in a tasteful manner. Tasteful as in when it's discussing the horrible things the gods and goddesses have done. It does it in a way, it's not gratuitous or graphic. They say it, but they don't dig into it, if you know what I mean. It's done tastefully. I rated it 4 stars on Goodreads. So I think that's probably one of the higher ratings of a book I've given. Oh, well, no, never mind. I gave Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro, which I read last month, 4 stars, and that was also really good. Very different books though, very different books. Anyway, that was Circe. My classes are about to start up here again soon. I have this weekend before they start. Ideally, I would like to finish up some more books this weekend, but we'll see. Maybe I'll film a vlog for that. I would like to film a August-September wrap-up video and hopefully get that up. No, I think I'm just gonna end this video here. Alright, so that's my thoughts on Circe. Thank you for joining me for this reading vlog. I had a lot of fun filming and reading. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and let me know if you've read Circe, what your thoughts on Circe, or if you've read any of the books I've talked about earlier in this video. Are there any books you're reading right now you think are incredible? Are there any books that are similar to Circe that you think I would enjoy? And yeah, go ahead and leave that in the